Hey, it's John from Dad Built DIY. Let's cut this big piece of MDF with a circular saw. I'm going to show you how I like to cut MDF with a circular saw. So MDF is great, but it comes in these big sheets, 4x8, heavy, bulky sheets, and so a circular saw is really the ideal way to cut them. So for this, what we're going to need a saw, we're going to need a tape measure and a pencil, we're going to need a speed square, and then a couple of quick clamps as well. And then we're going to need a second piece of material that has a straight edge on it, something that we're going to use for a guide. First, from the edge of my MDF, I'm going to measure and mark the depth of the board that I want to cut. I'm cutting closet shelves at 12 inches, so all of these marks are going to be the same for me. I use my speed square to extend the line out, and I'm going to do this on both sides of my sheet. Next, I need to measure the width of my circular saw plate. An easy way to do this is to line my saw blade up just on the outside of that original line that I marked for the shelf depth. Then mark a line on the outside of my circular saw plate. Again, I'll extend this line with my speed square, and then I'll go back and measure from the edge of the MDF to this new line, and that's going to give me the total depth of the board that I'm cutting plus the width of my saw plate. In my case, that measurement is 13 9/16 inches. I'm going to also mark that on the other side of my MDF so I have both sides marked at the total depth. Now I'm going to use those lines to position my guide board on top of the piece that I'm cutting. So I'm going to bring it in, get it right up on this line. Then I'm going to take a speed clamp and I'm going to clamp this guide board right down to right onto the piece of MDF. Okay, we're on the other side. We're going to move this right onto that line. We're going to take our speed clamp, clamp it right onto the board. And there you have it. So everything's lined up and clamped, and it's time to cut our MDF. And there we go, we've got a nice straight piece of MDF that's exactly 12 inches wide. Just what we wanted. Thanks for watching.